lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujusara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices, that's all. You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part! A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Yeah! Don't get too close!
Settle down. Be sanctified. An oversight on my part.
Fire it up! I got you covered! Don't get too close!
Silence!
Check this out!
Settle down!
Detestable!
Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin.
Fire it up!
Silence! Be not perturbed. I am unscathed. Settle down!
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Don't get too close!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Let's dance.
Fire it up!
Settle down! Silence!
Check this out! Don't get too close! Fire it up!
Protect us.
The pale flame smolders!
Check this out! Take care, everyone. Take me back.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Settle down!
Not every wound will heal!
Silence!
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Settle! Justice is blindsided. Silence! Silence!
Dance, my pretties!
Settle down!
Let the show be.
Silence!
Check this out!
Ready, steady, go!
Fire it up!
Let's dance!
Bow your head.
So strong! But how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. The Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi? It was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. recap. Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of... If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Only everything. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat. Individual ambition is in... What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations. Are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my action. That's right. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Check this out!
Your arrival has brought a deafening static.
Oversight on my part. Be sanctified. An oversight on my part. Justice is blindsided.
Inferior.
Here's backup!
Inferior.
Be not perturbed. Unscathed. When the tide comes in, I shall return.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Get back!
Strike dead. You are an enemy that requires special attention. Evasion is futile.
Has everyone stopped singing?
I taste blood.
Strike dead.
I taste blood.
Inferior. Strike dead. Inferior.
Check this out! Stop it!
Take care, everyone.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Don't get too close!
Settle down.
Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
Ah! The tides beckon. Silence!
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
An oversight on my part.
Fire it up!
All will be severed.
Let the mighty be humbled. Justice is blindsided. Settle down.
Sever.
Bow your head.
All will be severed.
Supporting fire!
Destroy the fleeting shadow.
Settle down. The tides beckon. Justice is blindsided. Bow your head. Justice is blindsided.
Check this out!
Thunder. all returns to silence.
Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it.
Don't get too close!
Let the mighty be humbled! Silence! An oversight on my part.
Check this out!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Thunder!
Fire it up! I got you covered!
Your verdict is
Justice
decided.
is blindsided. Silence! Let the mighty be humbled.
La 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 la.
All desire can be broken.
Settle down.
Supporting fire!
Be sanctified. Silence!
Thunder!
Let the mighty be humbled! Bow your head.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people? And in the past, these ambitions have transcended space and time. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey? There are nations where humans cast their... So are we to just abandon...
You and I have both wit eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation—
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise.
But what your people need from you is not your promise.
You mean vision? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to— It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. But I have so much to say to you.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall so it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have... Seeing you again is a change to...
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this... Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yae Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled. Please, see that he stays safe.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler.
You literally told us to Seems like someone's in it.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend. By the way, I heard that defeating Signora head-on. Still, you did end up
Sure, they caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece.
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save you? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks... After A created her puppet as her erstwhile closest friend, she no longer needs the power, thus the Gnosis became not... Is that not a good bargain? Judging by the results, at least...
When you put... Really?
You intend to travel all as a mark of my gratitude. What would you like to know about? That puppet was built with technology. Still, before A began modifying...
So, you...
No. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. Later, this puppet
Not the
some eccentric geniuses and...
What a crazy story!
It is, isn't it? Who can say that puppet was built with... Still, there's... Before A began modifying her own godly...
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No. The prototype was... The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with... Some eccentric geniuses and the... The object...
What
It is, isn't it? Who can... That puppet was built with tech... Still, before A began...
So, you...
No. The original plan was for... Later, this puppet some eccentric geniuses and the... The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the prototype puppet is now known as...
What
It is, isn't it? Who can say that puppet was built... Still, there's... Before A began modifying her own...
So, you...
No. The original plan was... Later, this... Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks... The...
What
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? Are you sure? Okay, keep it safe. There was me thinking...
Who in their right mind would...
I see. Your ambition should be perhaps the reason you do not continue on your journey.
May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura return. Narukami.